There is no amount of money in the world. Good day. Kudos to them. I am Andrea Mitchell, live in Washington, and we begin today with breaking news. A third ricin-laced letter, postmarked from Shreveport, Louisiana, and intended for President Obama. This news comes one day after preliminary tests found that the poisonous substance was in letters addressed to New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg and to the head of Mayor Bloomberg's anti-gun campaign located here in Washington, Mayors Against Illegal Guns. That man, Director Mark Glaze. WNBC's Jonathan Dienst has obtained the text of the letter, which reads in part, quote, "You will have to kill me and my family before you get my guns. Anyone wants to come to my house will get shot in the face. The right to bear arms is my constitutional, God-given right, and I will exercise that right till the day I die. What's in this letter is nothing compared to what I've got planned for you." Jonathan Dienst, WNBC's chief investigative reporter, joins me now. You've had all of these exclusive details. Jonathan, first of all, how serious was the threat? I assume that the mayor's mail is screened just as the president's is.
Yes, it is. It is screened at an off-site facility, and a mailroom worker there noticed that this letter appeared suspicious and actually took a look at it through a very secure box that they have in that mailroom screening facility, and then police were called, so it was never in any danger of getting through to City Hall, and that letter was tested and reviewed. And then we also learned about the letter that did get through. The one letter that did get through was sent to Mark Glaze directly at his consulting office, and that's how that one apparently was able to get through to him. And then the one with the president that we first reported about today, that letter was also stopped by the Secret Service at the screening facility, and officials had intelligence based on information coming out of that postal facility that 3 letters had been sent, and as a result they were able to stop that letter at the off-site facility yesterday, and that all 3 letters continue to be tested. All the preliminary tests appear to show a positive hit for ricin.
Now, in terms of the letter that did get through, because it went to Mark Glaze's consulting firm, was anyone injured? You know, what is the status of that? Did someone open this letter?
Yeah, he did. He apparently went for a walk. As explained to us, he received the letter. It was Monday when he obtained it, and went for a walk outside on what was a beautiful day in Washington, and in a park on a bench near his office. He opened this letter, and out came this orangey, pinkish, gooey substance, and police were called. There was concern, but he is fine. We were told anyone who came in contact with the letters is fine, but as a precaution, they're being monitored, and the investigation clearly underway into who sent them. No one signed this letter. There's only the stamp showing that it came from Louisiana, but unclear who is behind it. The FBI's JTTF working with the NYPD trying to solve that.
Well, I know that they can not only trace, obviously, the origins and go through the Postal Service, but they also can trace the type and the base of the material, the type of ricin that they found inside. Do we know anything more about how far along the FBI is on that?
Well, we're waiting to hear more about these lab results, whether this was a sophisticated attempt or whether it was very simple and not very dangerous. What we do know is that the lab tests, the preliminary lab tests, are showing that there's a positive hit for that poison, and they need to figure out how sophisticated an attempt. Nonetheless, clearly by what was written in those letters and what is included in those letters, they are treating it very seriously as a very serious threat, because even a small amount, if ground up fine enough, could be lethal, could be fatal.
Jonathan Dienst, thanks so much. I know you're going to stay on top of this all day.
Thank you.
And